Hey guys, Stephanie with AmericanMuscle.com here with a review and install of the Street Scene Gen 1 front chin splitter for the 2013-14 GT and V6 Mustang. When it comes to lower front end mods, you have a choice of going with a chin spoiler or a chin splitter. If you want a chin splitter, there are only two options for the 13-14 that offer the look and styling of turnbuckles. The Street Scene Gen 1 here and the Ford Laguna Seca splitter, which is more than double the price of the Street Scene. So this is going to be a good option for you if you're looking for a chin splitter with turnbuckles and you're budget minded. The install for this is going to be a 1 out of 3 wrenches, even though there is a little bit of drilling involved, but I'll go over the install in more detail later on. Street Scene makes a Gen 1 and Gen 2 front splitter, and they have some differences. The Gen 1 here not only has the stainless steel turnbuckles for looks and additional support, but also has a black finish that has a more polished look than the Gen 2 has. The splitter is made from urethane, and the black finish doesn't leave the splitter looking unfinished or not ready to install, but you can paint match this to your car if you want to. If not, it's ready to install right out of the box and will blend in with a factory-like look. You do need a drill for the install for the turnbuckles, but otherwise, the splitter installs with double-sided tape and hardware. It's meant to be installed onto the factory fascia of the GT and V6 only, so if you have anything other than a 13-14 GT or V6, then you need to find something else that'll fit. When it comes to price, this splitter is more expensive than most other chin spoiler and chin splitter options. That's because of the turnbuckles and the black finish that this has. You're looking at spending just north of the $300 mark for this splitter. But if you compare that to the price of the only other splitter that offers the turnbuckle look, you're looking at the Ford Performance Laguna Seca splitter, and that's more than double the cost of the Street Scene here. Installing the chin splitter is very easy. It's a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and should take you about a half hour or an hour from start to finish. You do have the option of completely removing your bumper for the install, but you don't necessarily have to. It's up to you and what you're more comfortable with. A lift or a jack and jack stands will make things easier for you here, since you will need to get under the car for portions of the install. The back of the splitter has an indentation, and this is where you're going to apply the double-sided tape. The surface needs to be clean and dry, both on the splitter and on the car for the tape to adhere properly. Use the adhesion promoter where the tape will go on the splitter and on the car. Then you apply the tape. The tape should be smooth and wrinkle-free. It's best to use 3 or 4 different pieces on the long sections instead of one long piece. You only get one shot to put the tape on, so you want to make sure it's on correctly. After the tape is applied, you'll pull back about 1 inch of the covering on each end. Make sure the film is sticking out. You place the splitter gently on the car and make sure you have it positioned correctly. While holding it in position, pull the tabs that you created with the tape backing while applying a little bit of pressure. Once you have all the backing off the tape, you can apply more pressure all the way around the splitter to make sure the tape is bonded correctly. Next, you'll need to secure the ends on the side of the splitter. Use a big self-tapping screw and mount 2 on each end. It's recommended that you drill pilot holes in the location where you'll be securing the splitter. You also need to secure the 2 nubs on the center of the splitter. These will have to go in at an angle to contour to the front fascia. Lastly, you'll be installing the turnbuckles onto the front fascia and the top of the splitter. Use a provided small self-tapping screw and mount them how you'd like them. After that, you're all done. Wrapping things up here with the Street Scene Gen 1 front splitter, this is a splitter that'll fit 2013-14 GT and V6 Mustangs, and you can check it out more online right here at AmericanMuscle.com.